What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Jada Pinkett and Gabrielle Union keep doing their best job to embarrass their respective husbands. Will Smith is utterly embarrassed every day that Jada Pinkett talks to the public media or goes on the podcast. And Gabrielle Union is equally, in my opinion, just as belligerent and buffoonish with some of the things that she talks about. In my opinion, almost everything she talks about makes no goddamn sense. But this one is a kick. This one is a kicker. Okay, this one is interesting. So Gabrielle Union today says that she wanted to be a video hoe before becoming an actress. Now, remember, she was recently on JJ Redick in his podcast, and when she was at UCLA, she wanted to be a video hoe so bad. She says, "Day music, I had so low self-esteem. I wanted to be a video hoe so bad. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to be in movies. I didn't want to be in commercials. I wanted to be the chosen video hoe." And this is after, just like last week, you said that when she got divorced, you went out and slept with all these guys on the fuckboy train. Then you wanted to be a video hoe. And the reason why you didn't become a video hoe is because you didn't have a big butt or big breasts. And you auditioned with like Tupac, Dr. Dre. But, ever since this situation about Dwayne Wade having a baby on you by somebody else, you've been out here just discussing the ways of thoughting that you've secretly really have entangled yourself with all of your life. What you're telling us is that you want it to be for the streets. And I think that the manosphere, the black manosphere in particular, we need to pick up on certain things. My mother, when I was a young kid, we had a dog called Desi. I loved the dog, but the dog would always jump the fence and leave. And the dog ended up getting killed. I cried. I was like 9 years old. And I asked my mom, I said, "Mom, why did the dog keep jumping the gate?" She said, "Baby, the dog has rogue in her blood." I said, "Mom, what is a rogue?" A rogue is a person that just always runs, or an animal that runs from where they are. There's nothing that you can do about it. That's just what it means. It's not normal. It's not expected. They just always want to be out there, so you can't do anything about it. A lot of guys are dealing with certain people that are like that. You try to change them. You want to be supportive of them. But before you meet them, their mind is already made up. Like Gabrielle Union, before she got cheated on, before she got divorced, before Dwayne Wade met her, she wanted to be a video hoe. I didn't say it, she said it. And a lot of guys are dealing with ladies that, certain parts of their sexuality they have not explored, certain things that they want to do, and it's not going to matter what you do to make them change. Like certain guys, are girls for the streets. She goes to the club, you find her cheating, so you start going to the club with her to make sure that she don't, you watch, every time a guy looks at her, you get jealous, and you give her 2-3 babies, and then you find out that after those babies, guess what? Booty clapping sounds? Still for the streets. Ain't nothing you can do about it. but you're trying to change it, right? I know, because a lot of you guys are dumb. You want to change something that can't be changed. So then what do? You marry it. Don't care. I mean, it looks good. She sounds good. Then she's at the strip club, donating, giving money to women, spending $10,000 in Magic City. These are the kind of girls you guys try to get with, and you try to change them. And when you get with them, you realize that's who they are. And it has nothing to do with you. But the whole purpose is to see the red flags. And once you see them, it's time to be out. Okay? Because you can be an idiot like Dwayne Wade, and then you can put up with this on a daily basis. Or you can be like Will Smith and put up with it on a daily basis. Or you can find a nice lady that doesn't want to do that because genuinely that's not what she's interested in. Or you can be by yourself and not put up with anybody's shit and just be rich and live a life left alone, away from the general public, somewhere in a mountain counting a lot of euros or dollars or pounds. Okay? You don't have to put up with that shit. And I try to tell black men this all the time. Stop blaming yourself because she wanted to be for the streets. Take yourself away from this situation, guys. Imagine that you've been dating Gabrielle Union. You was her first husband. You was her 35th boyfriend. You guys ever look back and check out your girlfriends that you used to deal with? See how they're doing right now. What do you find, typically? Because you could have been the problem. They say that you were not attentive enough. They say these things. You didn't spend enough time with them. And then you kind of, don't you see that the goalpost is like being shifted? You're playing these little stupid ass games, stuff like that. The goalpost is being shifted. Do you know why? It's because while you were with her, it was that reason at the time. But look at her. She's still doing the same shit that she was doing with you. She's making somebody else's life completely miserable. You've moved on. You've done a lot better in your life. She's still sandling up, weaving, okay, and trying to live out this ridiculous dream that goes nowhere, playing games that nobody wins at the end of the day, including you and her. Okay? Look at the Tamar Braxtons of the world. Look at the Holly Berrys, the Stacey Dashes, the Keisha Coles. All of them play this game. It ends in a ruin of whoever is around them. Okay? Because in their heart of hearts, they had this kind of, idea that they wanted for themselves, and you thought it was you. It has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with what they want to do with their life. And when you see that, you just get out of the way. When you notice those trends, don't be in front of the freight train because you can't stop it. I don't care how good you think your D is, how much game you got. Oh, I can change her. Listen, man, there's even the pimping that can't change certain people. You need to get in where you fit in. When people start having those problems, get them out. The sooner, the better. Trust me. Take it from a guy who knows. Let them play those games with somebody else. Let them go do them. Go be the best for the streets. Go be the best whatever you want to do. The best whatever you want to do. Do it, but you're not going to do it over here. Do whatever you want to do, but you're not going to do it here. Get your ass on. And let people like that, don't be dealing with people like Gabrielle Union. No, let her ruin, because she was destined for the streets. As she said, fine, go over there and live a happy and normal life. Without all the stress and the drama and all these games, let them go. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. It's another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first company at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.